In our society, there are people that take it as their moral imperative to dictate to others what they eat and drink, or otherwise put into their bodies. This time, they're contending with McDonald's, and the fact that Happy Meals include toys and other pretty packaging to entice children to buy Happy Meals. Let me ask you this. The demographics of a Happy Meal is probably the younger ages, early elementary, school, preschool, and so forth. How many of this particular demographic are walking unattended into a McDonald's and buying their own Happy Meals? Or are they getting their Happy Meals because that's what their caretakers, their parents, decide what is best for them? You see, these moralists in our society who are trying to dictate, what we eat and drink and so forth like that, viewed as their imperative to protect us from ourselves. They're basically contending that the average person is an idiot, and that they, since they're smarter than everyone else, have the right and the duty to dictate to others. That falls in the face of the fact that each individual, specifically each adult, has the right and responsibility to choose best actions, especially with regards to their children. So just when trying to put pressure on McDonald's to ban the Happy Meal is misguided. The fact that McDonald's sells Happy Meals is a business decision on their part, and it's targeted not to children, but to the parents and the caretakers that would then buy them to the children. So this whole notion of the Happy Meal and such like that enticing children is basically a moot point. Those people who are complaining undoubtedly have their own agenda in this. They're not just going after Happy Meals, they're going after the whole industry. It's not that dissimilar to what happened to the tobacco companies when they banned all these cartoon characters like Joe Camel and such from selling cigarettes. They were saying, well, these cartoon animals, these cartoon characters entice children to buy cigarettes, which is unhealthy for them. They leave aside the fact that in most states, you have to be 18, an adult, to buy cigarettes. I worked in a convenience store, and if I sold cigarettes to a 16-year-old, I would go to jail. And in fact, alcohol beverage control and those who control cigarette sales in the state send in underage people in the form of a sting, almost to the point of entrapment, just to catch people breaking the law. I knew the law and I carded everybody. But the whole premise of the cartoon characters enticing children basically denied the fact that children weren't allowed to buy them to begin with. And again, it was basically their attempt to target an industry that was selling a legal product to adults. Now, a lot of people don't defend tobacco companies because, it's not a particularly safe product. But, as an adult, I can choose to do what I want. I personally don't smoke. With Happy Meals, McDonald's is selling a product that is legal. Or at least legal for the moment. Until these social moralists who take it upon themselves to dictate what's right for the individual, thereby stripping us of our rational choices. But McDonald's, they're selling a legal product. Why should they be bothered? If you're so worried about people getting fat, then try educating people. But banning them isn't educating them. Banning them is just irritating them and creating enemies.